YouTube, how's it going? Frogs Angels is back with some more NFL content. We did worst to first predictions. It's already on the channel. If you haven't seen that, you're behind. Go check it out and then come back to this one. Actually, it doesn't matter what order you watch it in. But
no, I think you need to watch the last one first.
Okay, all right. I think the other one is more likely to happen than maybe this one.
Right.
It's tough to pull it off. First to worst, like what do you?
This is a spicy video.
It's spicy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'd agree. I mean, it could happen, but again, we're not ranking these teams. It's kind of based off who they got to play, their division. We're gonna eliminate team by team, and then the last team standing is the team most likely to go from first to worst. Even though we may not think they're actually gonna go from first to worst. But before we start getting rid of teams here, subscriber goal. It's 10,000. If you haven't clicked that button yet, do it. Do it.
Or else.
No, not or else, but we need your help, and it'd be appreciated very much. If you're already a subscriber, welcome back. We thank you very much. But back to it. First to fourth, first to worst, whatever you want to call it. You have a team here you want to take off that has no chance, the least chance to go to worst.
Yes.
Who is it?
It's kind of a given.
Is it the Eagles?
It is not.
Oh, wow.
It's not.
Oh, no, yeah. Why did I even say that? It's the Patriots.
Thank you.
What am I thinking?
Are you drunk over there?
I'm a little drunk. Maybe they're not necessarily the best team. I think you're on the same page, but it's because who's in their division.
Mm-hmm.
Am I on? Yeah, I'm right.
You're on the road.
I mean, the Bills, Jets, and the Dolphins. So you call that a division? Sorry to the fans of those teams out there. Yeah, I mean, it's looking good for the future, all right? So don't hate me too much, but
just a little.
You can hate me a little bit because I probably shouldn't have said that. I was a little mean, but I mean, they do have bright futures, but you're just not going to win the division right now. You're just not, unless Tom Brady gets hurt. I think more than that has to happen.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. So yeah, I'd agree with that. I'll take off the Eagles next. Super Bowl champs, best roster in football. I think so. Mm-hmm. If not, they're second.
Right.
But I mean, it's a tough division still, but they're just better.
I don't want to. I don't want to do this to you, Mar. I don't. But I think I got to take the Vikings off.
Really?
I'm not saying they're going to go from first to worst. That's not what I'm saying. I just don't think they're going to win the division again. I just think that if Aaron Rodgers is healthy.
Well, you don't think they're going to go to worst, so is another team that you think has a better chance of going to worst? Because then they go off the board before them.
No, there's a lot of teams here that I see that may not necessarily go from first to fourth, but are not going to win the division, in my opinion, or have a better chance of not winning the division, and they all kind of fall in the same category.
So you're taking the Vikings off, so you so you think these teams on the board have more of a chance to go to worst?
No, because they're all kind of in the same boat, except for a couple that are.
So the Vikings should be on the board. We're confusing ourselves here.
No. There's there's two teams I have cut out right now.
Yeah.
They're going to be my final two.
Okay.
The Vikings and the three other teams are all in the same exact boat, so they're going to come off in any order, but they're all in that same boat for me.
All right. Okay. So next up, a team that I think has no chance to or very little to finish last in their division. I'm going to have to go with the Steelers.
Ooh.
There's no chance they're going to finish last. No chance. They're going to win their division, okay? They're going to win their division. If they somehow don't, they're not going to finish worse than the Browns and the Bengals. Not one or the other. It's got to be both.
Both
of them. So I take them off the board.
I think we're going to have to take off. I think the Saints. Saints are a powerhouse. Year after year, like, we think there's going to be a fall off from the Saints. There's literally not.
All right, you're making this easy for me. Take off the Rams.
Ooh. These are not my final two.
They're not your final two.
There's one in there that falls.
Well, let me know who it is. I'll bring them back up.
The Steelers.
The Steelers.
But you were pretty firm on that, so I'm going to let you stick with it. No, I'm going to let you keep them off.
Okay. So the Jags and the Chiefs, will these teams actually finish last? I don't think they will, but
I think one has a
legit chance.
Yeah, legit.
I mean, looking at let me make the case for both here.
Let's hear it.
Both. The Jags, very complete roster, very good defense, but the quarterback is still a question. Does the quarterback cause them that many losses, really? But the other way I look at it is the Titans are a good team, the Texans are a good team, the Colts can be a decent team with Andrew Luck playing healthy, high level. So I don't think they finish last, but since they're in a very good division, I think there's some sort of chance. I really don't. It's very possible the Titans and the Texans can finish better than them. It's just the Colts.
But this division is always super interesting because
really, you look at the Texans. You look at all four of those teams. They all could be bad. They all could be good.
And the division games are always close.
Yeah.
Every one.
In the Chiefs' case, division isn't that good, but nobody in the division is that terrible.
But the Chiefs also have a...
I think it's a pretty even division, though. I think you really can't split out those teams too much.
Yeah, but the Chiefs got a rookie quarterback coming in here. Played a little bit last year. They got a defense that got worse. Hate to say it, but the Chiefs' defense got worse. I don't know.
Agree.
Is Kareem Hunt going to do the same thing he did last year? I don't think so. He's going to be
close.
still good. He's going to be good, but he set the bar so high for you Chiefs fans. So I apologize for you guys.
So I think we're both picking the same team here.
Yeah.
We're both picking the Chiefs.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if they'll actually finish last, but you look at the Chargers. I think the Chargers are a better team than them. The Raiders, it really depends on which Derek Carr shows up, if they stay healthy. It's tough between the Chiefs and the Raiders. The Broncos, same thing. It depends on which Case Keenum shows up. So I think right now, I think I'd put the Chiefs ahead of... I put them ahead of the Raiders for sure. I like the Chargers as of right now. Things can change. I like the Chargers as the favorites in that division. You never know how they're going to start, though. You never know what you're going to get from the Chargers. But so the Chiefs could, because the division doesn't have a terrible team. A lot of these divisions have pretty bad teams, I'd say. This division doesn't really have a bad team that's like guaranteed to, like a lot of these teams I took off the board. I was saying there's no way they finish worse than this team, like what I said for the Steelers. There's no way they're going to be worse than the Browns and the Bengals. The Chiefs, I don't have another team to say that for them. So, do I actually think they're going to finish last? No, but it's possible.
Not probable. Possible.
Okay.
Like that? Was that a pretty nice one?
Yeah, that was good. It's good. So let us know your thoughts. Maybe rank the teams in the comments.
Let us have it.
Let us have it if you want. I love seeing it.
They probably are.
Yeah. Check out our videos. We got NFL and NBA content on the channel. Subscribe if you haven't subscribed already. Our goal is 10,000 subscribers. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned for more. Goodbye.
Bye.